Hey guys, how's it going? It's Invicta TV here. I'm not going to have a big intro this time. Let's just get right into that action. I am playing Sunbreaker Titan with hand cannon and sidearm, the #1 loadout for Rumble to be the most consistent with, I believe. Obviously Twilight Garrison and sticky grenades. So, moving into this play-by-play. We get started, late join, 13 points down at the start of the match. Don't even have my hands on the controller yet. Quite disappointing that you can still late join. For those that don't know, they fix late join so that way you can no longer join if anybody has points. However, if you start loading up the match, you obviously don't load in fully until about a minute into the match. So that's not what it seemed to be. It looked like I loaded in about a minute or actually closer to 2 minutes into the match. Obviously, here we go on this play-by-play. Get away from that nade. Gonna escape the situation. No need to play this while I'm weak. I am going to re-challenge him over here, though. Go high, so I'm above his aim. It's always important to play your height advantages, like especially in that moment. I am running sidearm. It's super easy, super efficient to do that kind of maneuver with. Here we go. I end up going in a little too aggressively on that guy. I probably should have tried to get the one headshot, maybe with hip fire. I'm not entirely sure if I could have done that better, but I got picked from behind anyway. Obviously there was a Goldie over here, as well as a blade down there in the bottom left. I can see. I'm not going to push that angle whatsoever. I did try to get just a yellow stick nade. It was probably more efficient to save my resources, but oh well. Here we go on, obviously push that target really easy, sidearm in hand. I could outgun him so super easily. You use third person to see this girl, I guess. I don't want to say this guy. Bound to your queen. I take her out so easily with third person, know exactly where she is, and swapped my sidearm. Fastest time to kill in the game. Super easy. Of course, excluding shotgun, but it's a little too difficult, especially in these matchups, to consistently have shotgun ammo. Obviously, just make an easy push there. I hear the jump going off. I wasn't sure to look up or down, so I start looking up. They did not end up pushing when they jumped. I guess they were expecting me to push around the corner, so then they just played low, and I took them out easily. Once more in that situation there, super close to me, so I was able to simply use sidearm to just get the fastest time to kill. Don't miss many shots. Even if I do, I can recover pretty easily. Obviously, I'm using third person to just try to survive from this golden gun. It's not working out too well with somebody else coming in behind me. There we go. I tried to do what I can. If they just got a little weak to the other person, but they did not, unfortunately, I could have actually survived that situation, or at least gotten a kill out of that situation. I did in fact anticipate the damage. That's why I peeked to begin with in the first place. If I had known that they were full health, I probably would have just stayed in that corner a little while longer. Here we go, though. I do have my super. Time to hammer up after getting that kill from behind. Super easy. Obviously, I pushed a situation where I knew targets were already handling each other, which means that I am completely free to do as I will. The hammer did not come in too much use, but it did allow me to secure heavy and I believe just one extra crest. Actually pretty weak. A pretty weak super, especially for a roaming super like Sunbreaker. However, I do have heavy, and that stops other people from using it, which can be, you'll never know. But when somebody gets heavy that you don't want to get heavy, and they do use it, and it becomes a problem, you're gonna wish that you had grabbed it instead. So it was really good for me to have used super or grabbed heavy there. Use super to grab heavy. Even though all I have is a sword. In fact, I do make some work with it. Now, this person I know is the guy with the heavy because he was behind me before. He gets picked. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and slide, steal that crest. I'm going to go ahead and use that third person for the sticky grenade. It is laughable, I won't lie. I cannot wait for sticky grenades to be out of the meta. I do not need them to succeed. And they simply are too strong. Obviously, these sidearm fights are a little disgustingly broken and easy at the moment. Super fast time to kill. Was able to bob and weave over obstacles and just get shots, chip damage here and there. Look at me recording that. That guy, he pushed in just fast enough. If he had pushed in a second slower, I would have been behind the box and be able to use my third person with sword to probably combat him, maybe even kill him with it. That was risky. I did completely miss that shot when I jumped up, and he only needed one more hit to get me. I'm actually surprised he got it off in time since he was focused on me not being there and where his nade placement was, etc. I wasn't expecting to get the kill, maybe just an extra chip damage and keep him weak so that I can start to recover, and then I can go in for the finish as he's still weak, because I would have shot him last. Unfortunately, that did not happen. So here we go, gonna escape this situation, no need to challenge it. I can see exactly where he is now. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you guys, sidearm is super strong, especially in Rumble, and these third-person peeks can change so many things. I can know exactly when he's pushing in, exactly where he's standing, and it shaves fractions of seconds off. Fractions of a second, that, look at that, I knew to bait the smash. Fractions of a second are all the difference in a first-person shooter, in shooters in general, in games in general really, but especially in first-person shooters, especially in Destiny. It allowed, those fractions of a second that I saved, allowed me to survive being weak in that fight and being able to turn on that opponent, which is not supposed to happen in a game with time to kill like Destiny. If this was Call of Duty, turning on an opponent wouldn't be such an issue because you die in such a quick time that if I manage to survive a fight, I can immediately turn around and potentially take out my opponent just as fast as he may be able to re-engage and take me out. Oh well though, guys, that was the play-by-play. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned some things and you can bring this into your own gameplay. I say this every video. This is definitely the reason why I do it, is I know a lot of people have come to me and they've said thank you so much. This has helped me get flawless, especially with my trials play-by-plays, and I really I'm trying to support you guys, and you guys give me too much support in return. So thank you everybody who tunes in. Hopefully you guys have learned something. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video, and without further ado, everybody, this is Invicta TV, and I'm out. Bye. If you guys are looking to support my work, please head over to patreon.com/InvictaTV. You can subscribe for $5 to participate in a monthly giveaway of $50 or more, as well as earn double the chance on Trials of Osiris raffles over on my Twitch. Every little bit helps, and I appreciate the support.